fashion formulas, say that 10 times fast. Some of my own personal, I guess, styling pillars or things that go through my head when I'm putting together an outfit. First, a very important one is all about shape and proportion. It is so important to know what your body shape is, what body type you have, because it makes it that much easier to dress accordingly. That's like a whole other video to understand and figure out what body type you have, what kind of key portions you should look for. Textures and color. These give your outfit life and should never be neglected. I find most people forget to play with these levers when they're getting dressed, and that's when you kind of see people who continuously wear just neutrals all the time just fall into the trap of wearing the same thing over and over again. Use color, use texture. It gives your outfit that much more dimension. It makes it interesting. Similarly, balance is really important when you're styling. You'll hear people say less is more, which can be true, but sometimes more is more. Sometimes you need to add that extra accessory that brings color into your outfit that matches with the color in the pattern of your shirt and kind of ties everything together. It's important to evaluate your final look and see what needs to be added, see what needs to be removed. Enough ground rules. Those are kind of the three things that I always have top of mind when I'm getting dressed, but let's get into the fun part, the fall fashion formulas. And I'm sorry this lighting just keeps going bright and dark. I don't know what's happening. First things first, the animal print. I don't care what anyone says, does not go out of style ever. Cheetah print, cow print, zebra print, snake print, whatever you want in your closet. Easy way to zhuzh up any outfit you have. In this example, I have this cheetah print top that's a bit sheer. You wear like a leather jacket over top, boots, black purse, jeans, and you're ready to go. A leather jacket is also an outfit staple. I have faux leather, which I think is just better for the environment, more accessible anyway. I've done the same thing, but I've used cow print purse for like a pop of animal print in the accessory, which is also really fun, whether that's like a shoe or purse or whatever. I think everyone should have at least one animal print in their closet. It will never fail you. The trench. Fall is where trench coats shine, and I think everyone needs a good, solid trench coat in their closet, as well as a statement one. I personally haven't even found a good statement one myself to wear to show you an example, but I have my classic solid beige trench coat with a little pop of red accent in the cuff, which I love. And this one's really good for fall because it's light. This is perfect for transitional weather. It really puts together a look in a low effort way. You could have literally anything underneath your trench coat and you still kind of look jazzed up. So that's a really easy thing to remember. Unsure of what you want to wear or feel like something's missing something, put a trench coat over top and I guarantee you look cooler, more put together. Just the effect of the trench coat. Okay, this one's similar. I've called it the Brit, and I called it the Brit because all of the components of this outfit and of this formula are very British to me. It starts with a really good go-to sweater in your closet. It could be cashmere, it could be wool, it could be a blend. Then you pair it with a good trouser. This one I have from Aritzia. And then add your favorite loafers to it. I think loafers also make an outfit a bit more sophisticated. And so in the combination of the three, you just look like really, really polished. An iteration of this, which is a whole formula in itself, and it really just tickles my brain in the most amazing way. Wearing a white t-shirt and throwing on a sweater over top where you can see the white t-shirt poke through. Oh, I love the way this looks. It just looks so effortless, but interesting. And it just like, I love it. I can't explain how much I love it. It gives a really basic outfit a very interesting pop. Okay, this is a classic formula, but it never fails. It's classic for a reason. It's a straight leg jean. Everyone needs a good pair of denim that they feel comfortable in their closet. I think a straight leg is just a very classic fit. White t-shirt. I'm still on the hunt for a good white t-shirt. I like this one, but I'm not in love with it. That's a sidebar. Let me know if you have good recommendations. A belt, sneakers, and a tote. Boom, out the door. The base is just good jeans, belt, white tee, sneakers. That's it. That's like a daytime classic look. You want to transition it to nighttime, all you need to do now is swap out the sneaker for a little boot and then swap out the bag with a fun statement bag. And I think statement bags are my love language. I feel like I'm collecting them at a pace that is not healthy. This one in particular is my pride and joy at the moment. It's the Stod beach bag, or they call them the Tommy bags, I believe. Also, don't forget to accessorize with jewelry, your makeup, like throw on a red lip. The jacket you put on, leather jacket for example, can make it feel a bit more nighttime. But with that good base, you can then add whatever components you feel would complement where you're going, what you're doing. Don't forget the tall boot, people. Confession time, I only have one tall boot in my wardrobe. It is these beautiful butter yellow boots that I thrifted, and they've been my pride and joy ever since. Every season I'm like, oh, I need to get a neutral pair of tall boots, expand my wardrobe that much more. But then I always forget every season and don't, but this is the season. Hold me accountable. I feel like it really gives that proportion that I look for so often in an outfit. If you're wearing a long maxi skirt, tall boot, short mini skirt, tall boot, shorts, tall boot. Balancing where you're having more coverage versus less coverage. We still have some nice sunny days left. If it's hot enough to wear shorts and a long sleeve, you can do a tall boot to balance out the proportions of the outfit. Or if you're wearing a dress that's shorter, tall boot, again, just brings the outfit a bit more balance and makes it a bit more interesting. So don't underestimate the power of a tall boot. I feel like it's your best friend for day, for night. It's very versatile, and I'm probably gonna look for a boot after this video. Okay, this is the combo that never fails. A classic button-up mini cardigan with a maxi skirt. I love this pleated one I have. It's really flowy and airy, and then the cardigan keeps you warm. You have this mini cropped cardigan, and from there you can do a wider shape on your bottom to give you balance. I think this outfit is great for the office and just daytime. It keeps things flowy and free, if you will. Sporty with a twist. I feel like there's been a trend of people who are wearing athletic sporty outfits in their like day-to-day when they're not working out. Someone who's been an athlete their whole life, that's always been kind of confusing to wrap my head around. Like, I was never into the biker short trend. I just couldn't understand why you would wear biker short compression shorts if you didn't need compressing. I'm appreciating it more from the comfort perspective, and I think sportswear is more colorful in general and cool color combos as a result. So I really love this color combo I put together. It's really fun. And then I call this sporty with a twist because if you swap out sneakers with loafers, yes, loafers, you look all of a sudden really cool. And like, I'm obviously not working out, I'm wearing loafers, duh, but I'm still getting away with wearing sporty stuff. I don't know. I just feel like it totally changes the look. I don't know if I would wear this myself, but I respect it, and I think it's a formula nonetheless. I admire it, let's just say that. This is the lay low. This is for my peeps who just want to chill, want to do something low key. Maybe you're just hanging out with a friend, but you still kind of want to look cute. Bootleg leggings, or like a flare legging is your friend. A big sweater or a jacket, and then slides. That's it. And if you want, you can add a hat. The bootleg flare legging in this scenario is key. I think wearing regular workout leggings that are tight all the way down, I don't know, just remind me too much of like when I was 15. It just doesn't feel like an acceptable thing to wear as an outfit. I don't know, maybe I'm the problem. I just think a flare legging, like a yoga pant, is a more mature version of the legging, and I think it's, for me, more of an acceptable option to wear out and about. You can do this in so many ways. Different style sweaters, different style jackets, different slides, hat, no hat. It's really low effort, and who doesn't want a low effort option? Okay, girls' night out. What are we wearing? For me, going out outfits are probably the most stressful and difficult to put together because I hate dressing like sexy. However, here are some fall formulas that I think would be helpful if you feel the same way. Long sleeve top, because it's fall. Fitted long sleeve top, an interesting neckline. In this example, I have like a boat neckline, which I think is really pretty and flattering and feels more mature. Pair it with a mini skirt. Juxtaposition of mature neckline, long sleeved, covered, the mini skirt showing a lot of skin is cool, and it's proportionate. And then from there, you can do a tall boot if you wanted, or a flat. If you wear a flat, you have a lot more skin showing in the bottom, and I think that could be a good option if the weather permits. If it's a bit cooler, you might want to go for a taller boot. But yeah, that's a simple one. Apply a fun bag because you're wearing all black, pop of color. Next example has more colors. I have this really pretty, it's almost like sheer, I don't know if you can see it in the video, sheer pink maxi skirt paired with one of my favorite chunky sweaters, and then a little kitten heel at the bottom. So this is playing again with the very different vibes of like this skirt otherwise would be a very sexy sheer skirt, but you're layering an oversized cozy sweater with it, and then you have a little heel with it. It's interesting, if anything. Another example for you, I actually wore this to my birthday this year. A good denim flare jean to show the wider shape. A really fun, maybe more sexy top, and then a jacket over top. In this example, I have like a Canadian tuxedo going on, which I'm proud that the top and the bottom actually weren't bought together. They're just kind of a happy accident that it matched. But I think across all these examples, what helps me get dressed for going out is balancing what feels more sexy and revealing for me with a cool, I guess just more of a mature piece to balance it. How many times can I say balance in this freaking video? I think personally for me, if I go full out sexy look, I feel more uncomfortable, and then I also don't want to be a grandma and wear like something maybe really, really mature or like not fitting of the setting because I'm young. Balancing those two things for me is key. And then when all else fails, what do? We wear monochromes. This is the easiest formula to remember, and you should know it already. But if you don't, wearing the same top, same bottom, a matching set is the easiest way to look put together. You can do it with sweats. It doesn't even really need to be exact shades, I would say. Like in this sweatsuit example, my sweatpants are a different color than my gray sweatshirt, but I think that's fine. Pulling back from the lesson we previously learned, if you're paying attention, a trench coat over top ties it all together. You won't even notice really that the colors are different. Put a hat on and you almost look like you're a celebrity at an airport trying not to get noticed. Or if you want to make it an elevated look, go for more of like a loungewear set. This one from Mango, I adore. Really fun pattern. And you look like you can lounge on a Sunday with the family and you look comfortable. You don't have to go through the hardship of figuring out what you're gonna wear that day. It's just easy. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I'm making these style formula videos, kind of like a series going forward for different occasions and seasons. I love the versatility of this idea, and I love that it encourages people to shop their own closet with all the different combinations you can do. So be sure to let me know what kind of things that you're having trouble styling, what you want to see from that. Subtle plug. Earlier in the summer, I started this fashion styling Instagram account called Fashion Emergency that I've been casually posting over the summer. If you're interested in styling videos and like the flat lay Insta accounts, you might like my account, so I'll have it here in case you're interested. But I do want to really continue these kind of series because I really enjoy more of an in-depth look into someone's brain and seeing how they think about styling. It's something I personally like to watch myself. So thank you again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.